Right. Um, Hello everyone. Alright, tonight I am going to be concluding, well, starting the conclusion of the Quest for Glory series. This is Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire. Now, a couple things to note before I get started. Unfortunately, this game does not work in ScumVM. So this is just the game run through the Steam launcher. It also means that this game has to be done in full screen. The game was made before Windows mode and resolution, all that kind of stuff, and unfortunately the Steam launcher doesn't have the ability to run games in windowed mode. Not ones like this anyway. There are ways to run it in windowed mode, but they're pretty complicated and they can cause a lot of crashes and lagging, stuff like that, so I'm going to try and do it this way, where it's just run normal, it's in full screen. I kind of brute forced it through OBS, so hopefully this will actually go through okay. I have tried doing the character import, so unless something's changed, that should work fine. I haven't actually loaded into the game itself though. So I have many fingers crossed that this will actually work, and it's not just going to end up crashing every 5 minutes. But anyway, on a bit more of a historical note, this game is interesting because originally it wasn't meant to exist. After Quest for Glory 4 came out, the company Sierra was getting into a bit of trouble and was being shut down. I mean, not trouble as in they're doing anything wrong. I mean, like, the company was... I don't know the exact details. But, I don't know if the company was, like, suffering some financial issues or if it was just deciding to split ways or whatever, but they were shutting their doors. So, unfortunately, the announcement was made that Quest for Glory 5 was not going to be made. For those who played Quest for Glory 4, or... well, I guess at the time, those who played Quest for Glory 4 would know that at the end there are bits that were supposed to lead into a 5th game. Erasmus and Fenris coming along and teleported you to a place called Silmaria. So, as usual for this game series, there was a lead-in to the next game. But all of a sudden it was like, oh, now we're gonna get it. Fortunately, there was a huge mail-in campaign. And I'm talking like, this was before email and was a thing, so it was actually people writing physical letters and sending them into Sierra, and they got flooded with them. Fans were desperately interested in getting a 5th game. So, they decided to make one. As kind of a way to say goodbye to the Quest for Glory world and to tie up loose ends and to just cap the series off. So, even though this is the official end of this series, there is one other Quest for Glory game that I will be doing after this one. It's not an official Quest for Glory game, it's like a fan-made tie-in, but it's actually really, really good. We'll talk about that more once I'm done with this. So, this is a game that I have played through at least once, but I don't remember anything about it. I have vague flashes of memories of certain bits and scenes and such, but I don't remember it. Oh, I guess the one thing I probably should have done is to get a points list. Although I don't know how much there is actually of a points list for this game. I would use the one that's on my computer, but unfortunately I don't really have access to it while the game is in full screen. So let's see. Oops. Why can't I spell? Q-U-E-S-T. So yeah, this video in the stream is going to be a bit later than usual because it took me a little while to actually get this whole thing set up. I wasn't entirely sure how I was going to go about working this. Okay, that... That looks like it should be okay. Okay, if I can get this copied over. Copy. I hate having to do this all on the phone. Paste. So, this is actually, for it being kind of a fan-demanded, last-minute, as the company is closing down kind of game, there's actually quite a lot to it. It's not exactly some slapdash thing that they just threw together and figured that's good enough. It's reasonably long. I mean, the points list goes to 1,000 points. And there's a lot to it. So, I'll try and do the best I can, but like I said, I don't really remember much about it. I don't know if I'm going to remember all the answers to the puzzles and such. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get all of the points, but I'll do the best I can. And I can always go back and kind of redo bits to get points that I miss. So let's see. Fighter, Mage, Thief, Paladin. I want the second column. Can I get rid of this one? Delete column. Okay, doesn't have to be pretty. Alright, let's get this started. Okay. I keep having to try and do this on the phone. Alright, how do I get to... There we go. Alright, so again, this is being done in full screen. I don't have access to the rest of my computer. So the only way I can view chat is on my phone. If I am a bit late to getting to your messages, it's because I haven't looked down. But I will try and pay attention as best as possible. So, hello and welcome to anyone who has joined and anyone who is currently who's watching on the videos later, I guess. Alright. Let's start with the introduction. Usually these are little clips that kind of transition the game from from the last one to the current one.
Silmaria was a peaceful kingdom nestled among 100 islands until the dragon came. The beast rose from its ancient lair and plunged the land into chaos. 7 pillars were raised and enchanted with spells from ancient scrolls. The pillars were placed throughout the kingdom. As each one rose, the dragon became weaker. This powerful enchantment drove the dragon into its lair. But remember, dragons live a long time, and once angered, they do not forget. Years of peace have come and gone, and most have forgotten the dragon's reign of terror. But there are those who do remember. And for one in particular, the past is seen as the key to the kingdom. I have seen a vision that the blood of a murdered man will break the ancient spell and free the dragon from its tomb. And as the pillars fall, dark fingers of evil will reach out across the land. King of Silmaria, and I do not have long to live. An assassin has been unleashed to kill me, and an army of evil terrorizes the countryside. Silmaria must have a new leader, and the dragon must be destroyed forever. Only a hero can save the kingdom. I pray one will come in time.
And there you go. Alright, so I should be able to import that should be the character from Quest of Glory 4. There we go. Trystan Wizard. As usual, got some points to spend to boost up stats. Character sheet is a bit different than from the other games. But let's see. Use this go. Okay, let's put points into magic. Let's boost the strength up a little bit. Probably won't be using strength all that much, but let's get up to there. Intelligence, let's boost that up. Vitality, let's put a couple points into there. And yeah, swimming. Swimming is a useful skill when you're staying on an island. However, your hero also needs to learn to hold his breath, or he won't last long underwater. I need this? Can't remember. I have spells like Glide that allow me to get over water, so I don't know if I actually need to swim. That's not a skill that's, or a trait or whatever, that's been in any of the other games. So I don't know if this is something that you actually need, or if this is more like a thief and a fighter thing. I think I'm supposed to use magic for that, so I might not put any points into that just yet. If that becomes a problem, I can always redo it. But let's see, 20 more points. I guess, I mean, it's not that much, but let's just put that into there, that into there. I think this is what dodge and parry used to be. Yeah. Measures your character's ability to avoid taking damage in combat. Determines how successful your hero will be when blocking an attack or trying to dodge. So they kind of wrapped all those into that one thing. Offense is like weapon skill. The offensive skill plays an important role in determining your character's accuracy and the amount of damage done with a weapon, which I think strength also adds to. Strength and vitality are factored to determine your character's health points. Okay. And yeah, strength increases damage inflicted in combat. So having a little bit of combat to fall back on is all well and good, but I think, as in the last couple of games, I'm probably going to end up doing Machine Gun Fireball. Or Flame Dart, as it's called. Okay, points are spent. Gonna keep the character's name. Gonna stay as a wizard. Okay. This is as far as I've gotten. So fingers crossed, the game doesn't just crash out.
So, dear boy, the reason Fenris and I brought you here is this. You are a hero. And so, in the grand tradition of all heroes, you need to go where you are most needed. That happens to be Silmaria at this moment. The former king was assassinated a short while back. We have no idea why this was done or even who did it. Thus, you were summoned. Silmaria needs a new king, and thus the right of rulership is about to begin. This right will determine the next ruler for the kingdom. We would like you to enter the right of rulership. It is the most likely way to find the villain behind the nefarious deeds going on in Silmaria. If you choose to accept this mission, you will need to go to the Hall of Kings to speak with Logos, the centaur who is in charge of Silmaria right now. You will enjoy Silmaria. I am certain you will meet some old friends and make new ones. This is an interesting city, and these are interesting times. I've arranged for you to stay at the most amusing inn in Silmaria. Would you like to go there now, or are you ready to head into danger?
Sorry if the audio is a bit quiet. I might tab out just to try and turn it up a little bit. But for now, I can go straight into danger, or I can visit Silmaria. Maybe going to Silmaria is probably the best shot. I need some time to get used to the controls before I jump straight into anything. Oh yeah, look at those fancy 3D graphics. Alright, how did this all work? Let's see. Health, stamina, mana. Character sheet. Manual, okay. Rest. Score. Oh, hang on. Deeds. You have completed no deeds. Okay, I have a dagger, flame dart spell, protection spell, detect magic. I wonder if I can change what spells are on this. Okay. That's how you switch between act and look. That is inventory. Drachmas. I have, wow, 200 drachmas. Okay. Dagger, tinderbox, and fruit. Dagger. It looks like all of the potions that I got from Particular 4 are gone. Unfortunately, they do not carry over. Alright, spells. So many different spells. Reversal, levitate, detect, hide, calm, dazzle. Can I... Ah, okay, cool. $210, 204. Lightning Ball. Frostbite, Flame Dart, Force Bolt. Refresh and open. Okay. Wait, do I still have a glide spell? Like levitate? Lightning Ball, Calm, Hide, Detect, Levitate. I don't have glide. Okay, so glide's not a thing in this game. Right. Okay. Well, let's see. A lot of stuff here I don't need on this list. Let's get rid of a bunch of this. That's all for fighters and other characters. Delete. I can also get rid of that column. That column. Alright, hopefully that was the right, those are the right ones. Why does it keep bouncing the bottom of the table? Okay, don't need those. City of Silmaria. Looks like... Yeah, starts out the same way as pretty much all these games. Explore and shopping. Okay, I don't worry about clearing this up too much, but yeah, okay, so it looks like just explore, shop, talk to people, all the usual stuff. So, let's see what we can see. The wizard's hat. You suppose it's magical? This is a very strange area. You have a strong suspicion that magic is involved here. A pack of palms parades properly in place. The river reminds you of a song, like a bridge over quiet waters. This rock platform is perfect for basking in the sun. Looks like a good place for cats. Judging from the huge paw prints in the sand, it's a favorite spot for a really big kitty. This arena is huge and impressive. It obviously holds a lot of sports fans. Oh, I clicked on the rock. There's a sign on the arena entrance saying that there will be a combat competition tonight at 8. The doors will open at 6 this evening. Right now, the arena is closed. Oh, how do I tell what time it is? Oh, 2:37 p.m. Okay. And this said opens at 6. Real quick, I will save my game. This house looks like it is closed up for the winter. The owners have left it all alone. Lonely, isn't it? This fence looks like it was made from spears. Not a nice thing to try and climb, unfortunately. This is a very tempting door for anyone of a dishonest nature. Who knows what treasures lie beyond? Okay, so I think these might be thief things. Guard's face shows irritation. It's not a pleasant expression. The guard is watching you with a pugnacious look. He definitely has a bad attitude. The huge door makes a rather impressive entrance for the Hall of Kings. Okay, so that's the Hall of Kings. Oh, hello. Current events. The rights of rulership. The rights of rulership should begin when 5 or more contestants have entered. Island news. Fishermen flee. Fishing villages of Marit have been deserted by the fishermen. Fishing boats have been attacked by Hesperian mercenaries, and the fishermen feared their villages would be attacked next. Honeybees have also been deserting their hives. This is considered by many to be a very bad omen. Poor honeybees. Silmaria wants you! If you have courage, moral strength, and leadership skills, you may have what Silmaria needs in a king. Enter the rights of rulership for 1,000 drachmas. I don't think I had that much. I had 200. And compete to prove your worth as the next leader of Silmaria. Marit mourns her king. The kingdom of Silmaria is still shocked and in mourning for the assassination of her beloved king Justinian. May he rest peacefully in the Elysian fields of Hades. So, this game is very... all of the games so far have been inspired by either a culture or a genre. This one is inspired by Greek. So, like Greek myth, Greece, all that kind of stuff. Okay, and reading that wasn't worth any points? No. Don't rightly know what experience points actually do. Okay, anyway. Passageway leads to the stairs down to the town square. Alright, before we go down, I think... let's have a chat with these guys. I don't think there's a way to turn it into a speaker mouth, so... no, I guess I just click on them to interact with them.
You may enter the Hall of Kings now.
Good to know. Okay. I think I might just turn the volume up a slight notch. Hopefully this doesn't show anything. Oh, it should show as OBS, that's fine. Right, let's turn that up to, let's try that. This is the banner of cooperation and competition, the virtues of sportsmanship. Like the banner of courtesy and civility, virtues of counsel. Peace and harmony, goal of a good government. This place is a huge amphitheater, obviously designed so that the Silmarians could witness decisions made by the king or the king's council. Drapery is made from some sort of thick woven material. The seal over the door is the symbol of wisdom. Actually anything in here, or is this place empty at the moment? Oh, hello.
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. I am Logos, Counselor to Rulers and Speaker of Silmaria. Welcome to the Kingdom of Silmaria. I have heard much of you from your friends Erasmus and Rakish.
Greetings, my friend. It is good to know that you are here. This land needs a hero of your abilities.
I trust you understand why you were summoned here. The rights of rulership need one more entrant before it can begin. All other competitors are worthy individuals. However, I suspect that these rights will be more dangerous than they are intended.
We believe that the one or ones who assassinated the King of Silmaria will attempt to make certain the contestant they support will win.
You must understand that your life will be in grave danger from the moment you enter the right of rulership. We will be doing everything we can to stop the assassin, but you need to be wary. Hero of the lands of Shapir, Tana, and Mordavia, will you enter the rights of rulership?
I would like to, but I can't afford it. I guess they're footing the bill, because they need someone on the inside. Okay, let's be formal, I guess. Hello, Logos.
It is an honor to meet you.
Who are you?
I am the Speaker of Silmaria. I am the voice of the king and of the people. I will make certain that only the most worthy shall attain the rulership of this kingdom. That is my duty and my honor.
Okay. Oh, nice. It lights up the options that I've already clicked on. Cool. Been a while, Rakish.
Rakish and I have been friends for many years. When the king was assassinated, I contacted him through Erasmus for his wise counsel. Both Rakish and Erasmus mentioned you and spoke of your worthiness. The Rights of Rulership is a series of quests that will aid Silmaria. 5 individuals will compete to complete these quests. The one who accomplishes the most will be judged worthy to become king. To enter these rights, you must first contribute 1,000 drachmas to the rulership fund. This can be done at the Bank of Silmaria.
Your father, the Sultan of Shapir, was informed of this by myself and my wife, and has contributed 300 drachmas toward your entrance in the rights. Erasmus and I have each deposited another 100 drachmas.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 700. Which means I'm still 300 short. Okay. Right, quests.
During the rites of rulership, all quests will be announced one at a time. Some rites can be fulfilled by only one person. Other rites cannot end until all contenders accomplish their assignment. A more detailed explanation of the rites will be given when the rites of rulership begin. We await your entry into the contest.
What was my old friend the Sultan doing?
The Sultan Harun al-Rashid has sent a letter of recommendation about you. He says you would make a most splendid king, to use his words. He also sends you his blessing, and trusts you will choose the future you wish to fulfill.
Okay.
The Bank of Silmaria is located in Town Square. The bank manager will be expecting you and explain the right fund.
Okay, so I guess I still need to get 300 drachmas before I can actually do that. Unless someone else has decided to contribute. So I need to go down and check out the bank. Tell me about this great land.
Our kingdom of Silmaria consists of the Isle of Merit and the outlying islands in the center of the Med Sea. The city of Silmaria was built upon the prime port of this island and is a thriving center of trade for the world.
The Med Sea.
Merit is a large volcanic island that is said to have risen when Atlantis fell.
Info dump.
It is mostly rock and seashore, rising steeply to the peaks of Mount Draconis. In the caldera of Draconis is the most inaccessible Lake Moray. The entire island of Merit is the base of Mount Draconis. Draconis is too steep to climb, and though there are trails that traverse this island, most of Merit is uninhabited, save for the isolated fishing villages along the coast.
Which are being abandoned.
Lake Moray rests in the heart of Mount Draconis. It is said to be linked to the sea, for it rises and falls with the moods of the tides. However, few have seen the lake other than by magic. Draconis is unclimbable.
Wonder if my levitate spell can get me up there. Atlantis?
Atlantis was a kingdom that sank beneath the sea in a disaster eons ago. It is said that the inhabitants were transformed into tritons and other sea creatures.
Oh, that's probably what the swimming skill is going to be for. Well, again, hopefully I get a swimming spell or something.
The city of Silmaria is built on various levels. It was designed as a defensible fortress in the days when wars were more common. However, this city has been a center for peace and prosperity for generations. We have had no need for an army, and have none. Unfortunately, Merit has been invaded by Hesperian mercenaries. They have taken the outlying fishing villages. We do not have the force to drive them away.
When was your island invaded?
2 days after the king was assassinated. We do not presume this is a coincidence. However, Silmaria has the resources to withstand a siege, and has never in its history fallen to invasion.
Might be a good idea to get some soldiers.
There are many small islands that surround Marite. They are mostly uninhabited, save by animals and monsters. A few of the larger islands are owned by the individuals that live there. Travel to some of the outer islands has become very dangerous lately. Many fishing boats have not returned, and reports of attacks by Tritons and sea monsters are all too common.
Tritons and sea monsters.
The sea is a very dangerous place. There are many fierce creatures that prey upon anyone foolish enough to swim far from shore.
That's all you're going to tell me about them? Okay. So, scary monsters in the water.
The Tritons are half-human, half-fish people who live under the sea. We have been at peace with their people for generations. We have no idea why they now turn against our fishermen.
Okay, so those are bad guys.
The assassin used a poison dagger to kill our king. The poison is very deadly and unknown to our healers. Unless an antidote is administered immediately, the victim is dead within a minute. Even with an antidote, unless the victim has a very hearty constitution, he will remain unconscious for weeks. We are trying to learn the exact nature of the poison in order to cure this.
The assassin of the king is a man skilled in stealth and the use of a poison dagger. A merchant was also presumed to be killed by the assassin, for his body was found by the docks, and he died from the same poison.
Merchant died down by the docks. Okay, so that might be worth investigating. Merchant could have just gotten in the way, or maybe the merchant was helping the assassin. Tying up with loose ends and such? Maybe the merchant was the one who sold him the poison. I wonder if poison cure potions or pills or whatever is actually going to help with that. Or that might be a plot device. I guess they probably already know about me, but might as well.
You have a wide range of experiences to draw upon from your past. It should serve you well in Silmaria.
Alright. In that case, I agree to enter the rights of rulership.
We will be pleased and proud to have such a worthy hero contesting to become our leader.
Alright. We started on this journey wanting to be a hero, and now we will end it by, I guess, becoming king.
I shall see you again when the rites of rulership begin. May Tyche, goddess of good fortune, smile upon you.
Alright. Time to go to the bank. Oh, they closed the doors on me. I guess there's no going back in there then. Can I turn the speed up a little bit? Game difficulty. I might just leave it there until I figure out what's going on. Oh, sound effects volume, dialogue volume. Oh, I might turn these down just a little bit. We'll see how that goes. This doesn't look like there's a game speed, unfortunately. Oh, hang on. Full screen bordered window. Oh. You can make it windowed. Wait, when did this get added? Was this something... Maybe this is for the Steam version. I can't really switch over now because I've got everything set up for full screen, so I might try that out for next time. That would definitely make things a lot easier. Oh, okay, double click to run. Cool. Alright, let's go down to the city. Oh yeah. Gotta love these old school graphics. Alright, let's see what's around here. Seems to be native of the land. This attractive cat lady has the beautifully expressive eyes and the sweet smile so common to her people. I think this was before the whole cat person or cat woman, cat lady craze, cat girl. I don't know. Alright. Oh, I can't really buy very much because I need the money to enter the rights. Maybe I'll just talk to them for now. I think I might need all the money I have. Yeah, was it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Well.
Greetings, wanderer from afar. Welcome to the
Sarah.
sea sands and shores of Silmaria. I am Sarah, a kata merchant of jewelry and gifts. How may I aid you on your journey?
Jewelry and gifts. You can sell things. Book 2. Hello.
Welcome again, and thrice more welcome. You have the manners of one who earns the respect of all around you.
What's a cat doing all the way out here?
We are the children of the desert sands, traders and merchants to 1,000 lands. My mate Marak, the food seller, and my daughter Sala, the maker of music, have come to this land of water and waves to make our fortune. My life mate Marak sells food from a cart. He is on the other side of this plaza.
Okay, so he's probably where I get the rations from. Which, I have to say... what was it? Fruit, I think, is in this one? Pieces of fruit, much more appetizing than avocado and garlic sandwiches that was in Quest for Glory 4.
Sala is still but a kitten, but she has talent and the will to become a highly skilled musician someday. Perhaps soon she will be invited to perform somewhere other than the streets of Silmaria. However, she is shy and doesn't speak except with her music.
Okay. What do you sell?
I am the seller of jewelry and baubles to please the eye and enhance the beauty of the wearer.
Enhance the beauty of the wearer. Well, I definitely don't need that, but I guess I could buy that for someone else.
I am most well, kind sir. I hope that I may be of service to you always. This is a beautiful city, although there is too much water for the desert fur of a kata. This is the town square, where the merchants have shops and stands. There is word said that a hero has been summoned to this land to drive away the invaders and restore the peace of Silmaria.
That would be me.
The countryside has been overwhelmed with an army of outsiders. The city may be attacked at any time. That is why this city is so empty. Most of the people and visitors have gone elsewhere.
Because they couldn't afford the animation for more people. Anyway, tell about your adventures and shape here.
So, you are the Prince of Shapir. You are a great hero of our homeland. I am most honored to speak with you, Kata friend.
I don't know how much of this carries over because I'm playing a legacy character. Like, normally when I play these games, I don't do them as one-offs. I start from the beginning, work my way through to the end. So I've never actually played one of these where I've started with a brand new character in one of the later games. Like, would this option even appear if I was playing a character that hadn't been through Quest for Glory 2? I'm kind of curious about that, but at the same time, I do like how it ties in. I love how these little bits just kind of carry forward. Anyway, thank you for your time.
May you find in this land the heart's content which you seek.
So, I don't think communication is a thing. No, not anymore. So, other than just the fun of going through it, I don't think there's a reason to go through all the text dialogues. Oh, the arena said that it was being opened at 6. I have to remember, I need to go back up there.
Δεν καταλαβαίνω, συγγνώμη.
Okay, can't understand the language. Where does this go? Full landing at the top of the stairs. It looks very uncomfortable. These stairs give you passage over the aqueduct. Okay. The door and the door peephole are shut. Oh. Is that one of the dog people? The one that was selling the meat in Quest for Glory 3? Through this archway you can see the road leading down to the west end of town. Okay. Well, let's talk to this guy. Well, hang on. Wolfie is a canine. Sort of a cross between a human and a German shepherd. He has big brown eyes.
Greetings, greetings, greetings.
It is the same guy.
Always a pleasure to meet someone new. Welcome to Silmaria. I am Wolfie, an artist, an artisan of Grecian urns and emphoria.
Oh, maybe not. I don't really have a lot of time to talk to him before I want to go back up, but let's go through a couple of these.
It is most genuinely a pleasure to be seeing you. My tail wags very fast.
Oh, I remember this character.
An amphora is a Grecian urn. It is used to carry liquids of all varieties. Are we speaking union or non-union?
Oh, what's a Grecian urn?
Silmaria is a very fine city. Yes, indeed. This is the best place to buy many things in this town square. You can meet many people here as well. Some of them will be so kind as to not pick your pocket as they walk by. At the docks, you can rent a boat and take a pleasant sea voyage. It is most fun, as long as you do not drown or get attacked by the sea people. I am not much up at Nob Hill, except daily to read the notices and to keep informed of many things that go on in this city. It is how I know the assassin has been killing people on the streets of Silmaria. I have even made a visit to the Guild of the Adventurers in the west part of town, even though I am not an adventurer. The guildmaster there is most impressive. If he came where I came from, he would be sacred. I think you will be very happy in Silmaria. It is a very good place to be, even if the city is soon to be overrun with foreign soldiers and destroyed economically by war with the sea people. Oh, you must be very careful of the monsters, thieves, and the assassins here too. All in all, you will find Silmaria to be most exciting.
Sounds like a very pleasant place to be.
It is said that the countryside is overrun by the invaders from the north. Soon they will be knocking at our gates and asking to take over the kingdom, I am thinking.
Asking.
The sea people have been attacking many of the ships that sail to and from our harbor. The lives of many fish have been spared, for the fishermen have left this island. It is just as well, for they lost their homes to the soldiers. This was once a very fine place for thieves. There was not a day gone by when I did not admire how a thief had taken something before my eyes without me seeing him. Most of them are gone away right now. I have heard that these thieves are off searching for an ebony raven. This is most curious, for I have seen such a bird flying over the city. You would think that they would look up there for it first.
I think that's a reference to something that you did. Well, actually, it's a thieves thing that you. It's like a running joke for when you're playing the thieves character.
The king of Silmaria was killed by an assassin, or so it is said. There is another person that the assassin has murdered, if the rumor is to be true. It is a wonder if we are not all killed by him.
There was another. Oh, the merchant, right? Hey, Wolfie, how you
You
doing?
wish to know more about me? I am only an artist trying to make a living by selling what crafts that I can. I come from the lands of Punjabi, where my people, the Canaans, live. I am skilled at making art with clay or paint. If you have need of something made or painted, then I would be most happy to be doing it for you.
Clay and paint.
I am making these amphora and pots to sell for the people. I am also making nice maps for people to get lost with. Most of all, I
Ooh,
am
maps.
painting fine pictures that never sell. Tailors do make very good paintbrushes if you are lucky enough to have one. My people are cunning and clever, I am thinking. There is not a one of us who does not make very much money by working all the time. In this way, we do not find the time to spend the money we make.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Punjabi is lying to the east of here by many, many miles. It is in the land of India. Someday I hope to sell enough to be making my way back to there. At times I am most homesick. Oh my goodness, you are certainly a hero. This is very good, because it is that Silmaria could use your help, I am thinking. As they would say in the lands I have come from, Namaste. This means greetings to you, and I am hoping much to see you again.
Alright, balloon painting map. Costs 50. Oh, okay, yeah, I have 700. I guess I have the 200 on me, and the rest is in the bank. Oh, do I want to spend 50 on a map? It's probably a good idea. Map will help you get your bearings and figure out where you are going. Can I offer you 40?
That is a very good offer, but it is not enough for me to accept. Perhaps you will give me this much for it.
How about 44?
Now we seem to be getting forward movement here. I think that you should offer me this.
Okay, 45, last offer.
This is
There we go.
very, very good. We have made an agreement which we both agree upon.
Okay, so it's 85 drachma, but yeah, I think a map is probably a good idea. I'll think 100 drachma for a balloon painting. That's only 20 for the M4, okay. Can't really be spending a lot of money, but I think a map is pretty important. Now, how do I look at the map? Oh. Okay. Some Marit, Silmaria, some here. A bunch of other... Minos, Limnos, Hydra. Definitely Greek. I wonder if this is it, or if it actually keeps track of movement. Okay, maybe not as useful as I thought it was going to be, but probably still useful to have it. Alright. In the barrel. Barrel's filled with rainwater. It's too heavy to push around. Okay, I'm guessing the sound of the crickets means it is now past 6, so I should head back up and see if I can see what's going on in the fight. I also need to make it to the inn. Run! Oop, hello. The guard stands directly in front of the door of the building. He reminds you a little of a goon, big and dumb. However, he looks like he knows how to use the huge scimitar he wields. Welcome to the Grand Arena of Silmaria. Today's champion, Kokino Okamiso. Today's challenger, Abdul. Okay, so I probably don't want to fight in the arena. I think that's more of a fighter thing. You're in the antechamber of the arena. This is where they separate the passives from the aggressives, and the brains from the bronze.
Kalimera. I am Kokino Pukamiso, and I shall be fighting the challenger Abdul. It will be a good fight. Good day to you. You must be here to compete in the rights of rulership. I, too, will compete to become king of my beloved homeland.
Okay, so he's one of the other competitors.
I have been a guard of Silmaria since I was 16. This is my home, and I intend to become the next king. No outsider could rule her with more love than I. I am very good with spear and shield. Efaristo, stranger. It shall be a good contest. I shall look forward to meeting you again.
Hello, Abdum.
5 drachmas to watch fight. 5 drachmas to watch fight. 5 drachmas to watch fight. Only
Okay.
5 drachmas to watch fight.
I'd rather not spend any more money right now. Okay, there's not really anything else in here. Okay, let's see if we can find a tavern, or the bank, or someplace. Oops. Getting late. I need to find a place to sleep. Oh, the shops have all closed down. Oh, this must be the bank. Bank is closed and locked. Oh. Oh. Oop. Oh, hello. Door to the magic shop seems to be massive and impressive. That's the fruit place. Okay, so I need to come back to the magic shop. In this archway you can see the path that leads down to the docks of Silmaria. This banner of arcane symbols seems to indicate that this building is the apothecary of the city. I'm guessing that's where I find my healing and other potions. Oh, I see. This leads up and over to the other side. Okay. Oh, what's this? This seems to be a door. The door is definitely locked. Okay, so there's the bank and the magic shop. Fruit cellar. Where's the inn going to be? Where am I supposed to be staying? When you peer through the window in the door, you see a cell for felons. This is where the foolish thieves are placed. Good thing you're nobody's fool. I'm also not a thief. Okay, so that's the jail. This door leads to the guard tower and the parapet. Silmaria is built like a fortress here. It should be able to withstand any invasion, unless there is treachery. The door to the inn. Looks like there are no practical jokes hidden here. How unusual for a gnome. Oh. Place is run by a gnome. Oh yeah. Overheard of a red-nosed reindeer. Define sign 9. Rug looks like it's been well worn. Oh. Was buying the map worth points? Oh, it was. Buy map from Wolfie. Okay. Cupboard is cluttered with various mismatched chipped dishes and cracked cups. Anne is a cheery-looking squat gnome with laughing eyes and a large smile. Considering how high the shelf is and how tall Gnome N is, you understand why the shelf is covered with dust. This is an unstable table. Seems appropriate for this inn. Color curtain conceals the small area behind the stage. Where's the bedroom? Alright, let's talk to the gnome.
Hello, sailor. I'm Anagramma, Gnome Anne, and this is my land inn. California, or whatever it is they say around here. Want to get to know me a little better? I'd sure like to get to know you. I came all the way from Zurich to make this little bed and breakfast in winterless wonderland. And what happens? No tourists. That's the way my life goes. This seemed like a good deal. I got a good loan from the other innkeeper in town. Nice guy, if a little chubby. As my first and only customer, I'll let you have the best room in the joint.
Hey, there's another inn?
I don't know much about Silmaria, because I've only been here a short time. I'm always in, and never out. Oh, so you're the guy the chatting rat made arrangements for. Cheesed to meet you. Your room's paid up through the month.
Oh. Sweet.
Yours is the first door at the top of the stairs. All the comforts of Gnome, including gnome-cooked meals. I'll be seeing you.
Alright. That is getting kind of late, so let's grab a meal.
Today's special is something I think you'll really love. Well, maybe not love exactly. More like, well, you'll find it interesting. It's garlic smashed potatoes and pistachio cream. Tessie was making baked potatoes and ice cream for dessert, but Tony, who was juggling the garlic, slipped on the banana that my gal Sal dropped. Tony's garlic landed on the potatoes, and Tony landed on Tessie. Tessie landed on the potatoes, and they were really smashed, so that was okay. Then Rover found that Tessie had set the ice cream on the stove, and it had all melted. Fortunately, no one likes smashed potatoes without gravy, so things worked out just fine.
Ew. Tastes mighty peculiar. I thought the food in Mordavia was bad. Alright. Okay, let's sleep, and I'll continue talking to the merchants and such tomorrow. At least then I'll have a full day to
If you want to
actually...
get into your room or the inn late at night, you'll need a key. Here you are.
Oh, okay. I have a key. Looks like a portrait of Elsa von Spielberg. She obviously wants to keep an eye on you. Oh yeah, Elsa, that's the daughter of the Baron. This looks like a landscape done by some amateur painter and purchased at a yard sale for a drachma. It was not a bargain. Storage locker for unneeded junk. This is the place to take a little load off your backpack. Okay. I never have used one of these. Door is empty except for a single spare bedsheet. The urn should be returned. Its back is cracked. Small, low stand is a perfect size for a gnome. It's a little on the short side for you to find practical. Another example of an artist with too much paint on his hands. Good place to get rid of unwanted trash. Oh, I wonder if I can put stuff in there to, like, delete it. This is a rare bear chair. Considering this place is run by a gnome, you're expecting a whoopee cushion at the least. There's a fairly comfortable bed and relatively free of bed bugs. Relatively free? Steal the sheet. Jump on the bed. Make the bed. Jump on the bed. Worth it. Aw. I don't want to steal the sheet. Appropriate the bedsheet for future use. Oh, is that worth points? Do I need to get the other one out? Open in the bottom drawer, you find a spare bedsheet. You borrow the sheet in case you need it later. Oh, so I have two of these now? Oh, I do, okay. Maybe I did need to get both. You neatly make the bed. Oh yeah. Okay, so stealing or taking a sheet is worth points. That's a long list of points. Oh. Get sewn sheet from Anne, is that it? Oh no, get bed sheet, that's the one. Okay. One thing I want to take a look at before going to bed. Can I actually get behind this? You peek behind the curtain reveals only a small dressing room. What do you want to do on stage? Dance? Can I? Oh, I put it back around there. Okay, so no, there's nothing I can do there. Alright. Sleep tonight. Continue to explore and do stuff the following day. Oh, good, there's a sleep until evening option. Sleep until morning. You get much refreshed early the next morning. Alright, let's continue to explore. Can I do breakfast as well?
Aloha, boy. Oi, you're a sight for shore eyes since I landed here.
Oh, the puns. Nah, I don't think I'm bothered. Never mind. I'd be good. Okay. Not sure I'm gonna be able to get into any of these. Knock on the door.
If this is not an emergency, do not disturb us. Go away.
Ah. Okay. It's the prison. Door is really most sincerely secured. Yeah. I did notice there was a path coming down here. Is there anything down here? This water is too cold for skinny dipping. Okay, so nothing I can do down there just yet. This bridge spans the gap where the waters of the island meet the sea. I see a sign on the door that indicates this is the Adventurers Guild. You recall the many guilds you have been in with pleasure. They seem like homes away from home. Yeah, this would be a nice place to visit. Anything else back here? Okay, let's just on to the next area. Docks, sorry. Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. The treadmill or a torture device? Hard to tell. It's a numbskull. Great blocks off stairs to the upper level. The writing on the plaque shimmers for a moment, then reads, "Unlock the mystic gate to untold riches and power. You have but to say the word that rhymes with orange." That's easy. It's just Florange. This guy just looking at it. Like he's having a bad day. The night is always darkest just before the pawn. Is that a chess reference? I wouldn't send a night out on a dog like this. I don't know what that means. Okay. You see the logbook of adventures in Silmaria. Can I... Examine the logbook. Looking the logbook over, you realize that it is relatively new. You figure it was started when Toro took over as the adventurer guildmaster of Silmaria. Read the logbook. Late entry says, "I, Elsa von Spielberg, have come to Silmaria to win the rights of rulership and become ruler of this kingdom." Oh. So Elsa's come... She's one of the other challengers. So she was the Baron's daughter all the way back in Quest for Glory 1. She was the one that we... that I rescued from... bandits. Okay, let's sign the logbook. You take the pen lying upon the table, dip it into the octopus ink, and sign your name and quest into the book. Now if I examine it, or sorry, read it. Oh, just this mail. Yay! Points! Woohoo! Sign the logbook. Oh man, finding anything in here is going to be a real pain in the ass. Come on. 5 points for signing the logbook. Has to be in here somewhere. Come on, come on, come on. Where is it? Sign the logbook. There it is. Okay. Man, there's huge chunks that need to be gotten rid of out of this thing. Anyway. Let us take another look around this, a better look around this place. Oh, actually, let's take a look at the board. Potion ingredients needed. Hey man, need some energy? So do we. Bring the feathers of a Pegasus to the apothecary and we'll fix you up. Keep on trucking. Is that the apothecary from 3? Announcements. The King of Silmaria. Good job for Best Man or Woman. Go to the Hall of Kings. Yeah, I already know about that. Oh, small wicker basket last seen the beach southwest of Silmaria. Return to Sara the bead merchant. Small reward. Oh, she was the cat that we talked to. What is that? Wicker basket. Beach Southwest. Wicker basket. Southwest of Silmaria. Return to Sara the Bead Merchant. Oh. First side quest. Huh. Wanted for the crime of regicide, assassin of the King of Silmaria, reward of 2,000 drachmas for information leading to the arrest. May not be something that can be done until the end of the game, but that is part of why we are here. Okay. Let's try and use this treadmill. Engaged in the strenuous task of physical fitness. It takes a lot of energy to do this much work. I would... let's get up before I kill myself with tiredness. I actually wouldn't mind a treadmill that looks like that. Oh, he's a minotaur. Okay. Still from free tuna. It was caught on porpoise. It's a tippy canoe and antlers too. Oh no, Pumbaa. Where's Timon? These swords are so dull, they're more likely to bore you than to bore a hole in you. You could swear this fish just winked at you. It must be either a flirting Finny or a kissing Gorami. You recognize this creature? You must have turtle recall. Turtle. If you are not mistaken, this is the rare moose fish. Remember, no moose is good moose. Legend says only virgins can see unicorns. You pretend you can't see it. It's Mickey's mantle. Zebra obviously didn't hide before, where it's hide now. This game has so many more puns and there's even more stuff over here. It was the beat of times, it was the worst of rhymes. That's a tough way to make a buck. Just for the halibut, you yell. He's hard of herring. Hey, that's the way the cods fall. Yikes, for a moment you thought you accidentally entered the lawyer's guild. Anything else over here? No. Okay, let's talk to the guildmaster then.
Good see hero man. Good hero man here. Toro like hero man.
Hello, Toro.
Good see hero man. Like Silmaria. Feel like home. Like guild. Important job. Miss Elsa. Want Elsa be here more. Glad see you.
Oh wait, is this the Minotaur from Quest for Glory 1? The one that was guarding the doors outside? Wait, what happens if you... I mean... it is possible in the first one to kill this guy. I guess you don't kill him, he probably comes back.
Good place talk adventure. Good place make body strong. Good place learn things. Good place. Toro, come here. Guild guy ask Toro if adventurer. Toro say yes. Guild guy say Toro, guild master. Guild guy go, Toro stay. Toro, guild master.
I wonder what happened to the old guildmaster. Or why he just decided to leave.
Come here with Elsa. No like man Elsa with. Stay here in Silmaria.
No like man Elsa with... Oh. How is Elsa doing?
Elsa good. Elsa hero. Make brigands leave Spielberg.
Good on her.
Right brother all time. Brother dumb, but
Yes.
brother boss. Dumb boss, bad boss. Elsa leave Spielberg. Elsa come here be boss. Elsa good boss. Man got money. Man got big house. Man got big boat. Man got Elsa. No like man.
We might have to meet this man.
Hope see hero man later. You good man.
Again, how... Would that have been different if I had killed him in Quest for Glory 1? Can I go up here? Name on the door. Middle grate prevents access to the stairs. There's a simple lock on the grate. The stairs lead to... He's asleep? Stairs lead to a landing, then continue upwards. You can make out several voices snoring upstairs. Oh, it's the snoring, okay. Small sign on the door says, Old Fisherman's Home. There's no response. People are still asleep upstairs. Pounding doesn't begin to disturb the sleepers upstairs. They must be really retired. Alright, and I will leave them to their sleep. Let's continue on. Before I go down to the docks, I wouldn't mind going back up and checking out the other places. At the very least, I need to take a look at the bank. Hello again. Oh, can I get through here? Door does not open to any tool you have available. Nope, okay. Can I talk to you about the basket you dropped?
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. How may I serve you?
Oh, what do you sell? Bead necklace, jewelry, good luck charm, hair's ring, 500 drachma. Oof. 10 for bead necklace. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back for these. Great. I want to leave the bank for last. Let's take a look at these places first. You.
Welcome, welcome, stranger. I am Marak, and this is my stand of food. If you find yourself suffering from the pangs of hunger, or desire just a snack to brighten your day, you have come to the proper place. May I aid you in any way? Just let me know, for I am at your service.
Just real quick. Fruit is 1 drachma each. Ooh, gyro. Artichoke pizza. Pepperoni pizza. Kolatak. Okay, just in case. I might get some fruit. 5. Can I actually go lower? I don't think I can go lower than 1. Okay.
May your mouth be charmed by the taste of it. Many thanks.
Yummy. And I might get some of these once I get a bit more money. Right. Let's have a chat.
I am
Hello.
well and fine, thank you. It is a beautiful day, is it not? This city can be confusing to those new here. Silmaria has 4 plazas. This is the town center and the place of merchants. Above us is the plaza called Nob Hill. There are 2 paths that lead downward from this plaza. One will take you to the docks, the other to the westmost gates of the town.
Right.
Here is where you may buy things of beauty of my life mate, enjoy the music of my daughter, or find things of use from Wolfie the artisan. You might also save your money at the bank, find things of mysterious power at the shop of magic, or items to improve your health at the apothecary's shop. The bank is the fine building with the winged lion statues. The banker will be happy to take your money.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Do not be dismayed by the wizard Chakra. He is powerful and wise, and has a deep heart. The apothecary is run by a most interesting human and his life mate. They are both caring people and will aid you in any way they can.
Human and his life mate. Oh.
At Nob Hill, you will find the Hall of Kings, center of the leadership of the city. You will also find the arena, a place where combats are held for the recreation. Many of the wealthiest of Silmaria reside on Nob Hill. There is also a magical device of which I have no real knowledge.
Ah, yes, the spinning hat.
I suggest you go up to Nob Hill and look at the thing yourself. You are more likely to know more of it than I.
Let's go to the west gate first, because I've already been down there.
At the west end of the city, you will find the Adventurers Guild and Gnome Anne's Inn. Anne is a very
Gnome Anne's
person,
Inn.
and I believe that her inn would be a good place to spend one's nights.
Okay, the
At his
docks.
shop beside the docks, you will meet the weaponer Pholus. There is also an inn and tavern there. I have heard there is some sort of school located nearby, but I do not know for certain.
Okay, so that's the other tavern that Anne was talking about.
Pholus is a centaur weaponsmith, and he makes a variety of weapons.
Centaur.
He would be delighted to sell you something, I am certain.
Not much use for weapons.
The Dead Parrot Inn attracts adventurers
Dead
and
Parrot Inn.
travelers to relax within its walls. I have never ventured there myself, for those who stand guard remind me unpleasantly of why I left Razir.
Oh, he's from Razir. Okay. Yeah, the bad guards. So, if you haven't already noticed, the majority of this game is one big nostalgia trip back down through the series of Quest for Glory. There is going to be references to pretty much all 4 of the other games scattered everywhere. So if you haven't played the original 4 games, or you haven't watched my playthroughs of the original 4 games, you might get a little lost on some of the references. But that's okay. All you have to do is go back to the videos that I have on YouTube, watch my playthroughs of the other games, and then you'll know everything that's going on here. Anyway.
I have foods of all types to delight the taste. From savory to sweet, I have something that is unique. The island of Marit is usually very popular this time of year. Unfortunately, the death of the king and the invasion have driven many away. I am Marak, a kata from the land of Razir, desert birthplace of my people. My family and I have journeyed afar to serve one and all with such pleasures that they might fancy. My mate and beloved is Sara, maker of gifts who has a stand on the other side of the plaza. My darling daughter is a fine musician and shares her love of music with all who have ears. My family and I sell joys for the ear and the taste and the eye. My wares treat the mouth to a variety of sensory experiences from this region and beyond. We Kata are a desert people from the lands to the east. We are traders and merchants to the world. Several years ago, my people were driven from our homeland and scattered with the winds by a most evil man who usurped the throne of Razir from its rightful emir. I have heard word that my homeland has been freed by a hero, and the land is now ruled by a wise and gracious woman. One day my family and I shall all return to the desert lands once more.
That would be the Emir's daughter. We helped escape the city. I believe used X-ray specs to see her naked.
It has been said that a mighty hero was brought to the desert lands by my people. He defeated the foul wizard that drove away the kata. The hero is said to be a most kind and brave man.
Oh, shucks.
The new ruler of Razir is the daughter of the old emir. She proved herself to be resourceful and wise, and welcomes my people home. Her name is Zaisha.
Yep, I definitely remember that.
So, you are a friend of my people? It is an honor to meet such a hero. You are already a part of kata stories and history. It is a pleasure to meet you, and I hope that I may aid you in any way that I can.
Yay. I recognize that. Very nice. Okay. So I do want to check out the apothecary, but let's check out the magic store first. Wow. Stone face seems to guard the entranceway. The flickering light from the candles cast an eerie light upon it. An impressive entranceway made of sandstone fills the side of the room. Mounted at the top are two faces made from some unknown material. Something boils merrily away in this cauldron. It smells of cinnamon and spice. It's either some sort of arcane potion, or the lion tour is making mulled cider. You avoid this pot for some good reason. This looks like a wizard's library stuffed with arcane tomes and mystical manuscripts. The room was the look of a cave that was shaped by magic to meet the needs of the wizard. You would judge that this would take very powerful magic to create. This looks like an earthen urn. This looks securely locked. It appears to be a storage chest of some sort. This looks like a drum carved from wood and covered with stretched animal hide. You gather it is more than what it seems. Diving lights grow from the ground. There's something in there? Oh. Oh, hello.
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. My father Rakesh informed me of your arrival. I am Chakra Sotarna, and this is the magic shop of Silmaria.
Oh, you're Rakesh's son. Okay. Me, I'm taking a quick look back here. Ooh. Sculpture is grim and unpleasant, not something most people would want to look at for long. The entryway seems to be carved from the same rock as the entranceway. Crystal globe glows with coruscating lights. The table is honed from sturdy oak. Seems to be a tome of magical text. Is he gonna get pissed if I do anything with these? You can feel the power of magic radiating from this crystalline device. Can't actually do anything with it. Studying magical words, we make out the title, The Binding of the Dark. Though the pages are yellow and brittle with age, the words of the first page are powerful. I, Magister Aristotle, last sorcerer of Silmaria, speak now of the foul dark magic bound beneath this island in the form of a red dragon. This is the doom of Atlantis, that will one day rise again to destroy the world. The dragon destroyed Atlantis. Flipping through some of the pages, this passage catches your eye. 7 pillars bind the darkness and the bowels of the earth, forged with blood and magic. Only with blood can they be destroyed. As long as one dragon pillar still stands, the darkness cannot take shape, and this cannot break the magical bindings. Again, you turn some of the pages until this passage attracts your eye. The power of darkness lies deep within Marit's rocks. Its soul has been bound into the stone of prophecy. Unless the soul of doom drinks deep of life blood and feeds again upon death, the soul will remain in the prophecy stone. A few pages further, you read this section. The Temple of Flames gave birth to such evil, and now lies buried deep within the dark. May it never again be disturbed, nor the dragon of doom rise from its flames. The Temple of Flames. A study on one page reveals the following. With the willing sacrifice of the wizards of ancient Atlantis, the doom was bound. Only with the willing sacrifice of life and love may the dark dragon ever be destroyed. Sacrifice of life and love. Near the end of the book, you discern the following. As long as the dragon pillars stand and the stone of prophecy remains safe, the doom of Atlantis shall remain bound. If it should ever again be released, it cannot be bound again. Only through the total destruction of the dark dragon can the world be saved from annihilation. How much you want to bet that thing is going to get freed and we're going to have to destroy it completely? Final page of the book is blank. Okay. Let's go talk to the Lion Tour. Can I do anything with this? Oh, maybe there's something behind there. Okay. Purchase something, sell something. Hello.
Greetings unto you, wizard. I am a wizard like yourself. I apprentice with my mother, Krisha, and the enchantress Aziza of Shapir. I am specializing in object enchantment.
Object enchantment, okay.
My mother thinks highly of your magical skills. With several years of devotion to the art, you could become one of the most powerful of wizards.
What? I'm not already.
The enchantress Aziza is a very good teacher. She demands precision and dedication to the art of magic. I had to work very hard to please her, but I learned much. I make mystic magnets and have made a magical charm bracelet that enhances a wizard's skills. I also create mana pills and mana potions.
Mystic magnets and a magical charm that enhances a wizard's skills.
The mystic magnets are a pair. You set one in a place of safety, a bedroom for example. You have only to use the other magnet upon yourself to teleport instantly back to the room with the other magnet. As you can tell, this can save your life when you are in danger.
Interesting.
The magic charm bracelet increases the wearer's magical skills immensely. It is very difficult to create, and I have only one available for sale right now.
Okay.
Mana pills help restore some of your magical essence after you have cast spells, and the container will vanish when the pills have been used.
How eco-friendly. What's the difference between mana pills and mana potions?
Mana potions restore your mana completely. It is more efficient than taking the mana pills, but it is more expensive.
Okay.
This is a land that is rich with magic. This island is rumored to have risen when Atlantis was destroyed eons ago. There are many magical items and weapons to be found here. Many merchants sell such items if they consider you to be trustworthy.
Any magical items and weapons.
What is a shop of magic without spells? However, you are an experienced wizard, and I have only a few spells that you are unlikely to have learned elsewhere. This is my home and workshop, in addition to being a magic shop. If you are interested in purchasing something, just let me know. You freed Irana's soul from a Vuzel. I grieve to learn that Irana is indeed dead, but I rejoice that her soul is at rest. May you walk ever with wonder, wizard.
Okay, probably gonna be more than I can afford, but... what do we have here? Mana potions, 80, 10. That I already have. Fascination, 100. Dazzle, resistance, juggling lights. Boom spell, 500. Woof. Rip spell for 200. Magic charm bracelet, 1500. Mystic magnet, 100. Magic dagger. Wouldn't mind getting the mystic magnets, but oh, they're very expensive. I'm gonna have to come back and get them later. Meh. Thank you for your time. I will come back again later. Hang on. Just before I leave. No, it won't let me actually bang on the drum. It might be a magical trap. Alright. Okay. Let's go check in at the apothecary. Whoa.
Oh, Julinar, look! It's that prince person who told me about you. I'll never forget him. I can't tell you how happy I am that you told me about Julinar back in Tarna. Whatever your name is.
Welcome to our apothecary. I believe we have met before, although I was in quite another form at the time.
Oh, that's right. Julinar was a tree when you last saw her, wasn't she? Well, it's good to see you again.
So it is these two. Oh, that's awesome.
Ooh, jalapeno peppers. They're nice and hot. They'll clean you right out and burn out all the bad bugs in your system. Good stuff.
Celebrity rhododendron. We would call it Plant Hollywood. Empty basket. The largest bunch of parsley you've ever seen. They say it grows taller on a fruit tree. Haven't you heard of parsley in a pear tree? Oh, for Pete's sake. Julinar appears to be an attractive young lady with a good deal of common sense. So, this is the woman in Quest for Glory 2, where she'd been turned into a tree to save her from a bunch of bandits. We kind of got her part of the way back to human, but we couldn't get her all the way because she needed, I don't know, true love's kiss or something like that. And the apothecary guy is from Quest for Glory 3, and we told him about Julinar because he was having dreams about her. So, he was able to rescue her the rest of the way. Anything else worth looking at? Actually, features a cactus and a few miscellaneous potted herbs. Also an organic fertilizer. Such an aroma. Wide variety of bottles and herbal supplies. So again, I kind of wonder, if I hadn't done the other ones, if I just came in clean, would these two still be here? Would it just be the apothecary? Or would they still be here, but they wouldn't know who I am? Anyway.
It is a great pleasure to see you. You have been most kind to me. It is good to be human again. In the form of a tree, You can learn great wisdom, but it is the knowledge born of solitude. I now enjoy greatly the company of others. I am mastering the arts of healing both the body and the soul.
Yeah, she was a medic. That's why the two are together, because they're both healers. That's right.
Salim is a man of great kindness and heart. I am deeply happy with him. With Salim's knowledge of potions and pills and my healing abilities, we have much business here. This land is so much more alive than the deserts I grew up in. It is so green and lush that it soothes the soul.
You said it, Julinar. Plants make people happy.
Plants make people happy.
If you are ever injured, I will be honored to heal you.
Hey, hi.
Hi, it's so good to see you again. I really have to thank you for telling me about Julinar. She's everything I dreamed she would be. I left Tarna and went all the way to Shapir by boat. I followed your directions, and there I found Julinar, all alone in the desert, just like you told me. I guess even trees get lonely. So I camped out there and talked to her, gave her some hugs and some really good plant food I brewed. Her leaves really perked up with my kind words. Then I awoke one night and the tree was gone. There sat the girl of my dreams in her place. I was totally thrilled, even if I did kind of miss the tree. We've been together ever since. We're doing a good business here. The plants just love this place and grow really well. We like making people happy too. This is such a wonderfully cosmic place to be. I'm really glad we came here.
Awesome.
Come back soon. You need to mellow out a little more. Put some flowers in your hair, that sort of thing.
How expensive are your things? Stamina pills. Oh, we don't need those. Poison cure pills. Okay, 10. Healing 10. Fireproofing potion. Vitality potion. Health potion. I'm guessing it's the same thing. The pills restore a little bit and the potion restores all of it. I really can't be spending any more money. Blech. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I think I'm going to finish off with going to the bank and then probably call it there. Let's head back around.
Greetings, and welcome to the First Bank of Silmaria. This is the safest place to keep your savings secure from pickpockets and thieves. Would you like to leave your money with me? Oh, it's you. I was told you were coming. Your friend set up a savings account in your name. Hefty sum of 500 drachmas. You've got some generous friends, let me tell you.
Alright. Let's use away coins. Weights are used for the scale. Too heavy to swipe. It's a picture of a man counting money. The caption says, "Our hero Scrooge." Oof. The door of the bank gate, you can see the vault door. Winged lion seems to be a symbol of dependability and the security of this banking establishment. Either that, or the statue maker had a sale on winged lions. Today the sign reads, "Drachmas make the world go round." Maker's conservative reserve look bottom. Okay.
Hi there. Have you invested in your future? This is the place to save.
Oof.
I'm Sam. Sam the banker man.
Sam.
I own and run this bank. Would you like to make a deposit? The first bank of Silmaria will keep your money safe and secure. Drachmas can get heavy when you carry too much of it, and you make yourself a target for every cut purse around. Your savings will be kept in the most secure safe in all of Silmaria. The safe is equipped with the latest in modern locks and has a complex strap guaranteed to fry the robber foolish enough to try it. Thanks to your good friends, you've already got 500 drachmas in your account. The Right of Rulership Fund is set up for the competition to become King of Silmaria. You need to contribute 1,000 drachmas in order to enter the Right of Rulership. Usually people have friends and relatives help raise that much cash. We have one fund which gets contributions from all the guards in Silmaria. It takes a lot of money to enter the Right of Rulership, but it is a great honor to compete to become king. That lion guy said that he and Erasmus the wizard were starting the savings account for you. They wanted you to enter the Right of Rulership. Man, you have strange taste in friends. They sure make good ones.
Yeah.
Silmaria is a great place to settle down and save a little for the future. Too many people forget how important a savings account can be, particularly adventurers. Adventurers think they can fight monsters forever. Next thing they know, they are begging in alleyways. A sad fate for a once respectable hero. So save today to keep the alleys away, I always say. I thought you looked familiar. Yeah, we met in Spielberg, where I was working the alley as a professional panhandler. It wasn't long after you left Spielberg that the pass cleared and the tourists flocked back to town. I made a small fortune and said bye-bye to those cold climes. Came to Silmaria and needed some place to stash my cash. So I started my own bank. Seemed appropriate after all. I'm still asking others for their money.
That's the beggar in the alleyway? I did not know that. Wow. It really changed. Okay.
Our banking hours are dawn to dusk daily. When you save here, you know your money is safe.
Okay, so since I can access I seem to be able to access the money regardless. I don't think there's any reason to carry it on me. So I might as well deposit the 150. I guess I can always draw later. Yeah, your account balance is purchased for purchased throughout Silmaria. So I guess that includes the other islands as well. I might as well
A drachma
do that.
saved is a drachma earned, I always say.
Doesn't seem to be any kind of transaction fees. No, it doesn't actually cost anything. Okay, so I need another 350 to be able to enter the King's Right.
That's the way. A few more drachmas and you'll be entering the Hall of Kings.
Okay. Now we're back with more cash. So the only place left in the city that I haven't been to is the docks. But I think that we have to wait until next time. So, oh, he's juggling bananas. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it there. Nice little start. Managed to explore the city a little bit. Picked up a couple of items. Basically learning where everything is and what kinds of things I need to buy. So the next time I come back, be going to check out the docks. Might start exploring a little bit outside the city. I do have that little side quest where I need to find the wicker basket. Otherwise, I just need to find ways of making more money. I don't know if as a magic user I should be entering into the gladiator fights. Maybe I can earn some cash doing that. Although, it asked for 5 to watch. Didn't say anything about joining. Maybe I can't because only fighters can do that. But anyway. Very interesting. Because, again, I don't remember any of this. There are certain bits and pieces that kind of, I remember when I get to them. Like, I remembered that the apothecary and Julinar were here. Or at least I had a strong feeling that they were. But I did not remember that Elsa and the Minotaur had arrived. I didn't know that that banker was the beggar from the streets in Quest of Glory 1. Very interesting so far. And getting the first few points, I will clean up the points list. I have a better idea of what to do. Oh, awesome. It does keep track of what you've done. So get the sheet, get the map, and sign the logbook. So these are the 3 things I did to get the 20 points. So I've got those marked down. But this will really help in figuring out if I miss anything. It doesn't tell me how many points you get from these, unfortunately, but at least I can use these to look them up on the list. So this should help keep things straight. Anyway. Yep, that'll do it for this one. Oh, yeah, so next time I will look into that borderless windowed thing, see if I can get it working. It should make it easier, I think. I don't know if I can make it regular windowed without having to do the borderless, but regardless, that might work a bit better than the way I'm doing it now. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'll try fiddling with it. And again, with the borderless window, I should be able to alt-tab a lot easier than what I'm having to do with it now. So, yeah, a few tweaks for next time. But, anyway, thank you all for watching. I will be continuing with this on a regular basis. And these videos, again, will be added to the playlist on YouTube, so if you're not watching these live or on the VODs, then they'll be available on the YouTube archives. But I'm going to call it a night there. So I'll see you all for the continued adventures of Trystan the Magic User, or Wizard, or Mage, or whatever. Next time.